Teeth shall be pulled. Floss shall be forgotten. Clouds in the sky will 1 minute resemble something, and then you'll tell your friend, but it no longer looks like that anymore. You have entered the Gauntlet! Roar while you still understand what that word is. You have entered the Gauntlet, a game of guts, of glory, of gladiatorial combat. Yes, people of Earth, and those watching in the realm of Deros, you are about to witness champions crawl through dungeons deep, to slay monsters, to collect skulls, and to uncover mysteries that these caverns hold. But before we dive into such mysteries, let us meet those who are about to make the run now. I turn to my left. Please, tell the people of Earth and the people of Deros, who are you?
Hi guys, my name's Vivian. Some very interesting stuff has happened to me lately. I think I'm like in transition. Something is happening to my body. No fangs yet, but I have burning hands and I can now throw fireballs and lightning bolts. Hoping you all could help me figure out, you guys look magical, what's going on with me. Yeah.
Yes, transitions to having powers of fire will come very helpful when facing down evil monsters inside of the Gauntlet. Next champion.
Hi, my name is Lady Nevriles, and
Nevriles?
Nevriles, spelled Never, capital Lies, and
That's how I would have spelled it.
That's how you spell it, Lady Nevriles, and
I believe you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm just like, I'm far from home and everything is so scary and you guys are so strong and these monsters are so scary and so hopefully somebody will help me. And I'm just gonna go hang out in the corner while you guys do that.
It's quite a plan to rely on those who are hopefully mystically endowed warriors inside of the Gauntlet. Yes, indeed. Skills, champions, heroes. The next.
Hello, my name is Deirdre. I'm an upper-class English wizard. I enjoy setting spells and fighting demons and whatnot, but I still appreciate an English garden, a good rose garden, and a cucumber sandwich.
Cucumber sandwich?
I never discovered that you could have a cucumber sandwich until this moment, and I cannot wait to eat one after we have concluded this episode of the Gauntlet.
New subscriber. Dance filthy servant.
Subscriber, everyone. Just change your and the truth. Welcome, new subscriber to Hyper RPG, a realm of storytelling and mischief. You are watching the Gauntlet, where heroes are introducing themselves. Now we have one more champion to explain their story and purpose here at the Gauntlet tonight.
That is me. I am Leonidas, the Catkin Paladin. And I am 3'5". In my place, I am the tallest of my kind. So, yeah.
Are you a cat?
I am a cat.
Yes.
Can you not see my face?
But Toldo, you can't just ask if you can keep him. He's a warrior with a sword of his own.
I want to play with him.
But Toldo, he is a magic person. You can't just keep him.
Cat person.
He's not under you. Yes, of course. Listen not to Matoldo. He just really appreciates this pet he once had, and I'm afraid that Mr. Fritters ran last week, and Mataldo hasn't quite been the same.
He'll be back, sire!
You keep believing it, Mataldo! His heart is unbreakable. And it is why he is the perfect assistant inside of the Gauntlet, but there are other assistances that you can provide. Yes, if you would like to help these heroes, you may do so. That is right, for 10 of your Earth dollars, you may summon a potion or a trap that Mataldo himself will brew in the special kitchen. And for 25 of your Earth dollars, you may create a potion of your own design. Something perhaps very specific and helpful. Why not? Why not? We're all trying to save the world from evil, at least some of us are. For 50 of your Earth dollars, you may create a monster to challenge these warriors inside of the Gauntlet. And if we cumulatively reach 100 of your Earth dollars in donations towards the abomination, a monster will be formed, hand by hand, tooth by tooth, tongue by tongue. If you want to give it a few tongues, you may do so. You may donate to the abomination. And of course, if we reach the $500 mark tonight, we will open the forever door. Forever door, forever door, forever door. There is no echo. I am just repeating it to simulate one. But now, let us not simulate any more time wasting. Let us plunge these champions into the center room. Surrounding you are many hissing things. Atop of a beam of sorts, there is a Karaun, the giant cobra. But to your distant side, there is perhaps exit from these horrible snakes, but there is a crevasse blocked by a serpent, slipping out and towards you now. It is up to you. Will you face them? Will you flee? Let us see.
Lightning bolts at the giant snake right now.
Yes, and what? Roll, let us see how much it strikes. But the lightning bolts do fly, and while it is tall, yes.
This one.
Yes, and do it in the thing.
Do it in the
The
thing.
little circle part.
Oh.
I mean the square.
Oh
Oh,
man.
those cups should be kept inside. Oh, there's not? Never mind, you may use that space.
I rolled a 6.
You did.
Yeah.
So as your lightning strikes, venom springs forth from the tongue of the giant serpent, but your lightning catches that venom and sprays it back into the beast's eye, singeing one of its eyes but leaving one intact. You have damaged the beast, but it stays living. You.
I see the beast and he's super scary. And I walk up to the beast. And I'm like, wouldn't it be like super cool if you just hit yourself in the face?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you hit yourself in the face, it would be so cool. You guys would think that was so cool if you hit himself in the face, right?
That would be pretty
just
cool.
like took your own tail, would just like whack, whack, whack. Wouldn't that be super tight?
You should go for the other eye.
Yeah, go for the other eye when you hit yourself right in the face with your own tail. Oh my god, it would be so cool. We would all like you so much.
I'm translating snakish. It says, you would?
Oh my god, we would invite you to all the cool parties.
Yes.
Oh my god, we would be such your bud if you would just like totally hit yourself in the face.
He says, no way. He's not convinced. Let us see if you can convince him.
Okay, that is a that is a 3. Roll the 3.
So as that happens, it doesn't quite convince him. He doesn't believe you and he is enraged, and out of his tail is not just a normal tail, it turns into a rattle, because it's not a rattlesnake, but now it also is one! Oh, it's eviler. It's even eviler.
That didn't help us at all.
No.
What were you thinking?
Backfired.
Should have offered
Magics.
some milk or something.
Yeah,
Magics,
next
they're
time.
so tricky and deceptive. Maybe next time. And you know it's a giant snake. It doesn't quite connect to words as well as others.
Someday we'll speak to snakes.
Someday. Perhaps today. There's still an hour and 56 Earth minutes remaining. Now you.
To the snake. I say this is not a serpent to be reasoned with. You gave it a perfectly reasonable proposal and refused to listen. So I'm going to strike a lightning bolt at the snake. Another
for the
lightning
other
bolt.
eye.
I will go for the other eye. And I will roll a 3.
Okay, well, you're a wizard. So you go for the other eye, and it has beautiful eyelashes. You didn't notice that before, but now you do. As you get closer, you're like, oh, well, I mean, it's so large you couldn't see them. But you get close, and like you were mowing your front lawn, just zoom, slice them off.
Ooh.
And they get into its eye, and sort of, it's like when you've got something in your eye, and you're like, how do I get it out? Ugh. The snake starts using its rattle to try to do it, and trying to grab its own little eye flesh to drip out all of the little hairs from its eyelashes. Good work. You have damaged the beast. But he still slithers on.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
On to you.
All
Your
right. Now it's
cat
my
miss.
turn. I'm gonna,
What
so
a
I see, I get
perfect little
distracted
sword.
by that chest right there that I see. Can I walk over there and open it?
That you may. That you may.
All right, so, yeah.
If-
Wait, isn't this giant snake thing like guarding the chest?
I don't
Like,
know.
isn't that why we're in a
Yes, but
dungeon?
they're all sort of just kind of ominously against you.
Maybe we should kill the serpent first and then, raid.
His
the
eyeball is
treasure?
currently
All
distracted
right.
by little
Oh, that's
hair things,
true.
but it might be a perfect moment to catch him off guard.
All right. Well, you've convinced me. Since I saw you guys use lightning bolt,
Aha!
I'm gonna try it too.
Aha! Teamwork. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at that. Well,
Apparently, I know how to
about-
do lightning bolts. So, get a 2 times 5, right?
That's a 10, sire!
And there's Matalda, your counting has surpassed my own.
I love counting, sire!
Yes, yes. It is a trait that helps us all, Mataldo. And 10 it was indeed, for the cat lightens in the air, creating precipitation. Precipitation so slippery that it indeed then creates a bzzz underneath the snake. It zaps its belly as well. So your lightning strikes the rain. It hits the slippery sort of stand part below him. And you have singed off a layer of skin. But the
I
creature,
did it, guys.
But the creature still lives. The creature still lives. Yes. And now it is so furious. It is eyeball of things.
Two birds with one stone. Coco Beware and his macaw Frankie are summoned and merged into one enormous hashtag monster that speaks only in wrestling promos.
What? I'm here. I'm sorry. If I'm here, we're gonna get a lot of wrestling stuff. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Right. Well, I will interpret it as.
I hate wrestling.
Well, this is sort of like wrestling, except it involves weaponry and life on the line.
It's exactly like wrestling.
Yes, precisely. All right, roll of the big blue. Determine the strength of the Coco Beware. Oh. It is a 16, Matalda!
Ooh, that's looking good, sire!
16! Yes, now, as you know, or as you do not, in the Gauntlet, when you look up to the ceiling, at first, you don't really think, should I look up to the ceiling? But then you do. It's sort of like this mystic, dark, empty space. It looks like the abyss might look in your own mind. But that is where the monsters form, and crackling. It's not quite opened the portal to this creature yet, but Mataldo is finding a way for it to be summoned into the realm. Thank you for making it harder for these warriors to escape. But yes, the snake remains. Furious, abandoning its eye, relying on its side part of its head that allows it to bounce sound to and fro. You might call it radar, you might call it sonar. This is called snake guard. Snake are a most dangerous way to detect your enemies. And oh my goodness. And it indeed strikes. It strikes you all. Oh! The snake leaps down, rattling its rattler in the air. Its electricity still on its stomach, as if now it is some kind of electric snake.
No!
Doing a dangerous move that it refers to as the electric slide. And it slides! And oh, how it slides! And the damage that it deals.
No.
16 damage dealt
Oh.
to each. The electric side is deadly.
Oh.
Zoos to the left. Zoom to the right. And all feel the electricity, and you all go like this.
12? 7?
I don't know.
But now, just as if you felt you could not be wounded anymore this round, the portal in the sky has finally opened, and then coming down from the air is Coco Beware and Frankie, which is one thing going to be represented by this crazy spider.
Coco Beware was never this over in my other realms.
Please tell me, what was Coco Beware like in those other realms?
It's a long story.
Yes? Maybe just a quick something?
Just like a brawler, just like a dude that likes to like brawl.
A brawler.
And like maybe like semi-racist. It's fine.
So maybe talks like this a little bit.
Maybe a little like that. Maybe like, but not like, yeah, but just, we'll go with that one. That one sounds good. I like it.
Hey, Coco B and Frankie.
Hey, Coco.
Shut up, Frankie. Shut up. I'm trying to ominously intimidate these folk.
I'm intimidated.
I'm very intimidated.
As well you should be. As well you should be, for now it falls onto its belly. The legs go straight out as if mechanically programmed, and then they start spinning around like a saw. Ooh. And it is a 3. It does not do anything except kind of get baffled by its own self and just sort of spins like a top. It's like, I'm telling you, Coco, I don't think this is the right.
Shut up, Frankie. We're doing this, and we're doing this my way.
All right, you're the boss. And then he's gone. All right, and now, don't forget there are other sort of snake-type beasts in the realm. There is, of course, Bosk from the Star Wars dimension, I think. Or at least the creature who dangerously looks like him. And he does his attack, and he strikes! Strikes you all.
Oh, God.
Each take 4 damage.
No.
4 points of bounty. Hunter blast, baby! And now, do not forget that even if your top is not a snake and it has some sort of humanoid demonic visage, that below, if you have a snake centipede type bottom, that you are also able to do the electric slide by absorbing the electricity that is coming from the other creature. And it goes to attack, but it does not strike. Not today. Well, maybe today. We have an hour and 48 Earth minutes left. Now, please help them. Hinder them.
48 minutes!
Oh my gosh!
Yes, indeed. Do as you will. Yes, Matoldo, now we turn back to you, vampire.
When I got a 6, I meant to multiply it by 5, so it was 30. They
the
have
snake?
like, yes, the snake. They have like electricity. Fireball! At that thing that keeps spinning on itself but didn't actually hit us.
Oh, yep.
With the 2 voices.
Yep. And so your fireball. You want to roll again for your fireball?
I'm going to roll for my fireball. 30.
30.
No. That's just 5.
Oh, just 5?
I wanted it to be 30, but it's just 5.
Well, it wasn't. It was 5. Because you told me that. All right. Now, your fire is strong. Your fire is strong, but not so But again.
Gauntlet Grog welcomes tonight's contestants and hopes their mugs are full of #potion. Try our new flavor, smoked turkey leg wine.
Thank you, Gauntlet Grog, for believing kindly in the warriors before you. Now all shall receive a potion. All shall receive a potion. Now, Matoldo, are you bringing the potions in the back?
Brew, brew, brew. Screw, screw, screw. Drew, drew, drew. Yep.
Are you just saying words that rhyme with ooh?
Ooh.
Rhyming. He was into counting, but he counted as far as you can count.
Very artistic.
He opened up an alternate dimension, cloned himself, and had that self count into the end of Eternia, and then when we went back to visit him, he was literally at the end of all existence and got to the furthest number. It would be a very long number to explain. However, now he's into rhyming. And rhyming will hopefully come into play in these fun potions you're brewing. Eh, Matoldo?
Oh, yo, boy.
Well, good. But yes, you have hurt Coco but not Frankie.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know how to use this fireball stuff.
Oh, she seems kind of regretful for us.
Shut up, Frankie. I got this.
All right, now to you.
Okay, and so the snake right now is just kind of spinning and in pain and still got to be defeated.
It's keep flicking its tail in its own eye kind of stuff.
Yeah, the
Maybe
snake
it's
is
trying
writhing.
to apply mascara or something.
It could. The snake is writhing. The spinning top is the spider. Coco and Frankie.
Okay, so I turn to Frankie and I'm gonna use my melee attack, where I go like, "Hey Frankie, how much is this dude paying you to be here?"
Well, he doesn't pay me anything at all.
Shut up. Shut up, Frankie. Don't tell people our personal deals and arrangements.
Deals and arrangements? I mean, all I do is just stay here, stuck inside of your head, boss.
Shut up, Frankie.
I think you're getting through.
Wait, dude, so like he doesn't pay you anything at all? You seem to be the one that's doing all of the work.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen to her.
I was the one who told us where to go and rebuilt our nervous system after we got in that fight with those two druids.
Shut up. I told you not to talk about the druids.
Oh, yes, this infighting.
And how much is he getting paid, Frankie?
Well, I do his books and his numbers, and he's getting at least 48,000 schmickle schmackles. And
Hey, I said...
And then it starts spinning and tumbling as if it was him wrestling with the beast in his head. Now, quick, roll to see if this really
where's my thing
keeps
again?
them at odds, or if Coco will be able to trick him back.
Okay, so that is a 5. I have plus 10, so it's 15.
15. So yes, you have successfully gotten them to infight into each other to the point that while Coco has Frankie inside of his head, Frankie.
New subscriber.
Aha!
Dance filthy servants.
Welcome, Pablo Phoenix. Thank you for subscribing to Hyper RPG, a place of
Fun.
A place of magic. A place of magic. Ah, yes. So, as it does now, it successfully happened. So let's see how much it weakens Coco. For Frankie's face starts to kind of show in his forehead, as if he's trying to punch out of his spider face. You have to roll for damage.
Whoa.
Do it. Roll for
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
And then you get to do 2.
Yeah. He's listening to you.
You can do it, Frankie.
Come on.
Yay! I ain't gonna put
5.
up with this no more.
Plus 9, 14.
14. Excellent.
Come on, Frankie.
So yes, he oh my god. I never seen, well, I guess it ain't the sky, but it ain't the inside of the spider.
Hey, Frankie, you get back in here.
But I don't know. I don't know if I can ever go back. Not for you, Coco. And so they go into their own sort of like deep conversation. But it has done some significant damage. You have, you have set the mind free of one Frankie. Now, we turn to you.
Well, what do you all think? Should I ruin this snake or should I go after Frankie and Coco?
Kill Coco.
Don't kill the Coco.
All right.
They're very confused right now, both their minds and faces.
Free Frankie.
I will use burning hands on Coco.
Burning hands, what is this?
My hands, they burn, they shoot fire.
I think you just used it.
Yes.
Oh, I thought I shot a fireball.
It looks different
you?
coming from someone else. Perhaps. It's a different point of view.
I mean, pyromancy. Pyromancy comes in different forms. Sometimes you can sneeze out fire. It just has different categorizations for efficiency's sake. But it is all magical fire that hurts people. Now,
Go ahead,
roll
hurt
to
him,
see how much damage you
hurt
do.
him. Do it, burn him, burn him.
It's 1 times 5. So 5.
5! Yes, so you look over and there's Frankie and Coco. And Frankie said, and you didn't even ask me where I was. I didn't say nothing for 2 days. And you didn't even notice.
Look,
His heart beats so. And then he feels the fire. Oh, yowzers! Yowzers, that's hot!
You did such a good job. You're gonna show me how to do that.
All right, yeah. So he is further damaged now to you.
All right. Well, I see that Frankie is trying to get out, so I'm gonna charge in and try to carve off Coco's
Head.
Yes. So Frankie will be free.
Yeah, free Frankie.
Free.
Do it, kitty cat.
Free, Frankie.
Do I roll a d20?
Yes, of course.
7 plus 8. 15?
Oof. I'm afraid as you're running towards it, you're with your feline agility, leaping from thing to thing. As you leap into the air, and you spin so high, but your tail gets caught in a dangling cobweb, and now you're caught upside down and adorably dangling, and you're like a cat whose tail is caught, and you're like,
Oh, it's cute.
Oh no!
I tried.
Kitty cat.
Daddy dangles. Oh, it's amazing. All right, so now everyone gets a potion parchment. Pass them down.
Do I
read them
choose?
aloud. Pick whatever one you want. Don't read them first. Just kind of like shuffle and take them. And now we shall see what the potions shall be. So read them aloud.
My turn. Whole party takes another turn.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Good potion. Good potion, Masolo.
Thank you, sire.
I got the amulet of Dendrophorn.
Dendrophon.
Dendrophon, it works on lightning bolt and burning hands, multiplied by 6 for damage. I'm assuming I give this to someone else?
You two should split. Yes.
And then we flipped.
Yes. Sorry. My bad. Sometimes it's out
Look,
there.
not everybody has lightning hands.
You know, I was in a dimension once where everyone did have lightning hands, and I was like, get me out of here.
You know, I've
Can't
been,
even
to,
shake someone's head. Ta-da!
I've been to a
sounds
dimension
horrible.
once where everybody was shrimp. It's a whole dimension full of shrimp.
You know
That
what?
sounds
That sounds like a
delicious.
great dimension.
Is that the ocean?
Crustacea.
I don't like getting wet.
I used to know a vengeance demon from that dimension, I think. Yes.
What potion did you get?
I have wiggly glowworms. The enemy
The wiggly
monster-
glowworm?
Wait, ew. You have wiggly girl worms?
Well, no, I
Do these,
have
like,
them.
inside?
No.
Some
They're in my
with her.
potion.
I think it's
have
an
them.
illness in some realms.
No, but you hear a little. We are the wiggly glowworms who come to right the way. What?
Sing.
Oh, the musical.
We are the
Musical
wiggly
glowworms.
glowworms, we make it clear as day. You look down and it is not, she doesn't have a disease. There are tiny little helpful worms. Whoa!
Hashtag custom potion for Coco B Frankie. Make my monster grow. Roll a d20 Coco B. Frankie heals for twice the result. And all further attacks they do base damage is increased by the result.
Oh, wow. They just got a potion for an opponent of yours.
What's for Frankie, right?
No, don't do that.
Yeah, the potion's for Frankie, so then everything we do has more damage because it's for Frankie to make
No,
Frankie free.
it says the monster
good
grows,
point.
guys.
Yes.
I used to watch this TV show, and these monsters that got really big, and you gotta get big to beat them. What you gonna do? They gotta step on you. You gonna get hurt. It hurts a lot. Oh my
But
god.
what if you get extra small and run through their toes so they can't step on you?
Exactly. You just gotta be nimble, that's all.
Yes, says the wise cat, still swinging, but getting closer with his sword, like this.
Easy for you to
It
say.
was a 4. Matilda.
Oh, it was a 4?
Yeah.
Oh. Fucked up. So then, the monster,
Ah! Ta-da! Ah!
A large space jar falls into the dungeon and cracks open. Out pops a witch named Farida Limpulsa. She says, after 10,000 years, I'm finally free. I hope there are no teenagers with attitude on this planet. Hashtag monster.
Oh man, I think I might be a teenager with attitude.
Roll of the big blue.
Oh no! What happened? What the heck is this? What's a space dumpster? Oh, thank goodness! I rolled a 4.
4.
yes, sire. Sire, so heals 8 and also adds 8 permanently to the damage. Plus 8 to the damage.
Wow, that is extreme.
That is not good.
That is a powerful monster. But you can kill it before it can destroy you too much.
Kill it.
And that plus the... excellent. Now, the 4, Mataldo is brewing, of course, Marita Repulsa.
No!
Marita Repulsa.
Man, if only there was like a place we could go get like liquefied fruits. I feel like that would help. Just like tasty, like.
You really like
sounds
energy
really good.
drinks?
Yeah, like it just feels like that would be really helpful. Right
With
now.
the lightning, maybe?
I haven't been able to eat anything recently.
Nothing?
No.
Now, you haven't been able to, or you haven't desired to?
I've tried. It comes back up either this way or that.
Ow!
That's not good.
Ow, that feels terrible. You went.
Yeah, I'm stuck
Coco
in the web
went.
right now.
Whose turn is it?
Go
You!
back to
Great!
me.
Great, back to you.
And I don't have the extra turn potion.
Right, you all got the potion.
So it would be your turn, wouldn't it, Chia?
Coco already went.
Coco
So, but you do if you have the potion. If you want to use
The snake didn't go.
Yeah, all the other ones have to go.
And it's a 3. Nothing happens with the snake.
Okay, thank goodness.
To you!
It's okay, I distracted the snake, guys.
Well, I already took out one of its eyes. Maybe we should just take out the rest of the snake. Oh gosh, I don't like the sights of this other creature who looks a lot like me. Evil space witch.
Yes. Yes?
What were the rest of the potions?
Oh, everybody read. Yeah, you have to finish reading.
Yes. Wiggly glowworms. Musical wiggly glowworms, as we learned. The enemy must resist chant of glowworms or become entranced for 3 turns.
Oh. Me and the wind go and make it clear as day.
I think they're delightful.
And you.
I like your worms. Well, I discovered some catnip. The power is you are wired, but feel superpowered. +5 to attack and damage.
Whoa! Excellent. And your confidence swells, and when you get more confident, you gain gravity. Not weight, but gravity, and your gravity breaks the cobweb. And you do a bunch of flips and then land like an elegant cat
4.
on your feet.
Haha!
They always do land on their feet.
Oh, they're so good at this.
Why can't we keep him? I can train him.
I mean, like, we can convince him to join our like heroes team, but we can't have possession of
Do
him.
you like the catnip I gave you?
Yes! In fact, I do.
So, did you specifically say
maybe
that?
we can have a transaction going sometime.
Yes.
5 belly rubs. On me.
They told her you can't. Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus from the dimension known as Earth. He's close with the cats as he is with the children. All right, now, from the sky comes the thing. Marita Repulsa. Who lands right in the vicinity of you. Here, put it where there it is. Aha!
Oh my goodness! Oh my
Ooh,
goodness!
that is
Oh my
scary.
goodness!
Scandalous.
That's like the movie version of her.
And Marita Repulsa lands. She says,
Wow, it feels so good to have my strength and power back. Now, I'm not entirely sure who all of these creatures are, but they shall die just the same. Yeah!
and she goes to do an immediate attack against you all.
No.
She can buff other monsters' Power Ranger reference. She can buff other monsters' Power Ranger reference? What does that mean? Alright, but okay, so 15.
That was a no sign.
That was a note. I wasn't meant to read the loud to the viewers. Alright.
Fire! Fire! Oh, 1, 2, 3. Fire! Count on me. Oopsie doopsie doopsie.
Ha! Alright, 25. Strikes all. Struck.
No, I'm almost dead!
I'm
Almost
also
dead.
almost dead.
What? Will you not help these warriors trying to survive in the face of certain doom? Certain doom. Alas. All right, so she strikes, and how much?
you're almost dead
It's
too!
starting to seem small.
What the hell?
10 damage dealt. Oh.
No! Right now? To everybody? You just killed everybody!
What?
Well, no, you're
How?
still alive.
Wait, did you just subtract the number?
No,
as I
you said 25
No,
damage.
25 to hit.
Oh.
Oh.
So it was only 10 damage from where we were.
10 damage from where you were.
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry if that wasn't clear! Alright.
Yike.
Yep,
All right.
25 hits me.
And then so minus 10.
It hits all. It hits all. Yes, minus 10 from where you were.
I'm still not doing so good.
My strength returns.
Alright, now, to you.
All right. I'm gonna drink this potion that fell from the audience. Not amulet of
Dendrophon.
Dendrophon on lightning bolt and burning hands multiply by 6 for damage.
Whoa.
All right.
Where do you turn it?
I face the creature that fell from the space dumpster, Malika Repulsa. She has 2 protruding conical breasts. I ignite my burning hands and charge towards them. Ah!
You think I am afraid of your flames? I was forged in the meteor's center. And
But, what is it? What's the number?
4 times 6 times 5. Right?
4 times
No.
6.
Plus 5.
No, it says
24.
it's normally D4 times 5.
Yep.
And then it's times 6.
Oh.
So it's pretty great.
Ah,
20.
isn't
Times. Oh my.
Hash abomination needs some limbs.
Ah, the abomination. The abomination growing in the void. Above you, you see just 2 hands grow, and they become very long hands. All right, so what was the final number?
120, right?
Wow!
Yeah, buddy.
Because 6
Well.
times 20.
So
right?
as you summon deep within you the most ferocious power, as you sprint with your hands extended in flames, spouting like some kind of flamethrower onto this creature. And as she expounds, she's into this very deep description of how she was forged from the center of a black hole, and then
what is this? What is this feeling? I have never experienced this. Ow! Curse it all! Why? What?
I realized what happened, and I apologize. It should be just times 6. It's instead of times 5, it should be times 6 now. Not an addition.
No. We shouldn't account for errors in potion descriptions.
I apologize, sire.
It's just 4 times 6.
24.
24.
well,
Still very
same thing is happening.
Okay.
And she goes, ow!
Why are they so
What a world!
And she just melts up to her waist.
Oh.
Like wax dripping like flame.
Now, my legs. I need those for walking. But I don't need to walk as long as I can summon my creatures. No.
Behind her, from the darkness, steps 2 giant creatures. One is entirely encased in a gold suit, like he was going to prom.
Oh, what? And he has a monkey face?
How did you know?
I saw it as it was emerging from behind her.
Yahum. But it's still part of the same thing. Anyway, she's not quite dead because of the, situation. However, is hurt significantly to you.
So I walk up to what is now the biggest threat that we have, Repulsa.
Yes.
She's
And I say to her, hey, you know teenagers?
Teenagers. Oh.
Have you heard of teenagers with attitude?
Oh, they make my skin crawl.
Oh my god, I think they're like the total worst.
I wish that when I look at them, I'm like, I wish I wasn't alive even.
Oh, it's so gross. You know what though? Oh, I hate to tell you, no one here is actually a teenager.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Yeah, none of us are teenagers.
But you probably are associated with them.
No. We've actually banished all teenagers from this realm.
Hash Abomination gets a wooden peg leg with 5 peg toes.
And as you're describing this to her, you all pause and look up, and then just out of in the giant thing that's formulating in the sky, just one little. There's a little peg leg on the abomination. Back to what you were saying.
Okay, so yeah, no, we have actually we've banned all teenagers from this realm, but it looks like
Wait a minute.
that guy behind you might be a teenager. He looks super young for his species. The guy in the gold looks like he's going to prom with the monkey face.
Is that true?
You look up, and the giant creature saying, "Well, Sheila, you know, I would figure with prom coming up and everything that what's that?
Prom is for
Marina?
teenagers.
Prom?
Prom's for teens, and he's dressed like he's for prom.
Yes,
So
Golard, how could you betray me like this? Yeah!
Now, let us see if it sinks the damage it might deal." She is furious indeed, turning on him as he looks up.
Is that a corsage?
No, it's a poisonous flower.
I rolled a 12
12. And then total.
total.
So you've gotten them bickering, but she's yet to really turn
Believe
violence
that he is.
towards him, and therefore ultimately her own power. Now, you get to go again as a fight. Ah! Ah!
Hash Abomination now has a limb that looks like a tasty veal shanked bone.
A veal?
Yes, and then there's drips from the sky. And it is some sort of marinade. And next to the peg leg sprouts the leg of a, what is that? It's like a cooked baby cow. And everyone, as they look and say, "Oh, that's probably delicious and tasty," a tiny cow's face.
Ooh, that's
Is its foot?
problematic.
A tiny cow's face is its foot to remind you that it was a baby and it is too much to eat.
No! It smelled so good!
That's
So
not good
bloody,
for
so
you.
juicy.
The smell remains, but the tiny cow's face is the foot. Now,
I turn back for my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say I project my voice so that it sounds like it's coming from someone else. But I thought that we were going to prom together. You asked me, and you didn't say that it was like didn't you want to go to prom with me? And I sound in the voice of the person that creature most desires, sounding incredibly hurt and betrayed.
But I did ask you. Nothing, Marina. But he's babbling like some sort of kid who's been called into a tough situation. Now let us see if it really truly undoes the creature as you wish.
17.
17 total.
Yes.
I'm afraid it does not. And now all it is doing is Vita's, rather than even arguing, she's just kind of like,
Who's he retired to?
"Ah! Ah! Ah!"
Bring forth the hashtag monster.
Oh.
The reptilian herald of Zorthan, sent to enlighten these intruders of the Gauntlet.
Now.
We're never leaving this room.
Oh, goodness.
Can we just run away?
You can, but there's monsters everywhere.
Oh, we're never gonna take home the gold!
I mean, you could always go into the deep room of the left, or the right, depending on which way you're facing. And there is the Guardian. What does he guard? Ask him. Why not? Or you could turn to the other room, where there is a mysterious water nymph. Or just stay in this one and kill all the things in front of you. Up to you! But now!
Ooh, is it too late for me to drink my potion?
No, it is not at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my potion, so everyone in the party is gonna go ahead and take another turn.
Smart. Smart move indeed. Nice. Now, as you have just cast your potion, also roll of the big blue to determine the strength of Zorthan, the mighty lizard god.
Roll a 1.
Six.
I was like, there's a 0.6? Okay.
6. Now, boom! Your eye is caught by some zippery zappering in the corner. Another dimensional portal building where a creature summoned by those of Earth is being built. Built and brought forth by our necromancers, guided by Mataldo. Mataldo!
Tough stuff.
He's rhyming quite a bit.
I'll get this.
I mean, those technically were rhymes. But now, so what we'll do is by the time it gets to the end of you, you'll all just go again. Sound good? Great. So you went,
Yes.
you did your thing, and now it's on to you.
Thank you.
Indeed. On to you.
I'm going to focus on finishing your battle now that you've gone from arguing. And I cast a lightning bolt in her direction.
All right, so you write it. Now roll. How much is your lightning bolt strike?
1 times 6 or times 5. So 5.
5. Yes,
Dozen.
5. So, as she is looking and still baffled, trying to gain the attention back of the giant gold creature, but you do a little damage. You burn the clothing a bit, and the hands are harmed, but nothing too significant. Yes, no.
That's good.
It seems like it was just sort of debris from the situation. It wasn't like, oh no, someone's attacking me. It was like, hey, I'm in a magical room and things are burning. All right, now, to you.
All right. Since I failed last time, I'm gonna try again. Pull up my sword and run toward Coco.
Yes, there's Coco and Frankie.
I'm gonna try to stab it.
You've got Marita. Okay, cool. Yeah.
3 plus 8, 11.
11. Yes, it doesn't quite work, I'm afraid.
I'm a little rusty on my sword skills, guys. I'm sorry.
That's all. Don't you apologize. You believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and believe that you all get another turn because of the potion. Back to you, vampire.
Okay. I think if we work together, we'll be able to defeat all these horrible creatures in time. The clock is ticking. I think I'm going to finish.
Vivian, roll a d20. Odd number 1 to 7 turn into crow 3 rounds. Even 2 to 6 grow a beak 2 rounds, deal 2d8 damage.
Huh?
9-11 random champion becomes raven for 2 rounds.
I got this side.
12 to
Thank you.
15 flock of
Just roll
pigeons
d20
deal
and I'll
you
tell you what.
3d12 damage. 16 insta-kill 1 enemy. 17 to 19 gain 3d20 skulls.
Yes!
Yes!
20
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Yes, you needed that. Yes.
Oh my goodness!
You needed that. 19! 3d20 skulls. For an hour and 17 minutes, and there are 0 skulls on the board. Which is partly my own doing. There are no real minions, just kind of gladiators this time around. However, roll the d20 3 times.
3 times?
3 times, put skulls on the board. Let us crack.
11.
11.
And 17.
Ah! And then once more, right? Yeah, 11, 17.
8.
So,
17.
how's that counting, Mataldo?
That's 19 plus 11. That's 30.
30 skulls to the board, Mataldo! Wait. Aha!
36, so she's 36, right?
I'm terrible at math. Also.
36 skulls to the board, Mataldo!
Yes, 36.
36. And you know there are 36 chambers in this entire gauntlet.
Oh, I've heard of a couple places where there are 36 chambers of death.
Yes.
I didn't realize this would be one of
This
them.
is one of them. There was only one set of warriors who conquered this realm. Yes, and they have since long gone to different missions, far away to distant lands.
A mighty clan.
A clan known as the wound. Now, back to you.
Okay,
Brent.
let's finish the monster.
Yes.
Yes, let's finish her. If we work together, why don't we all combine our powers and go after the same horrible person that just crawled out of a dumpster? She stinks.
She sucks.
She
Yes,
stinks.
I don't like her at all.
Horrible.
In my world, smell is irrelevant.
All right. So, I guess since I last left, I burning hands, so I'm still in very close range. So I'm gonna jump straight up, forming a lightning bolt in my hands, and I'm going to jump straight down and penetrate her skull with my lightning bolt. I hope. I do. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 points!
And you indeed do strike it through. And you don't only strike it through, but a dimensional crong is hit. And it's almost like you have like shadow behind you of many different versions of you. Like it's so quick and intense. And you, and then it splits off. And there are 7 different versions of yourself. And you all surround her and all take a sword as if from another dimension and stab through the head, twist it around, pop it off her head. And as her head flies to the air, she goes, "Ow! I'll get you one of these."
Does she have a headache?
She says, "I heard that." She does. She's dead!
Yes, well done.
Marita Limpolza is dead.
Bye.
Dead. Now, roll 3d20. Put more skulls on the board.
All right,
Now we're cooking.
give it a shot.
Now we're
13.
13.
16.
Oh, pretty good.
29.
19.
19.
48.
That last one, wow.
48.
Good rolls. Good rolls.
48 skulls!
48 skulls on the board, Matilda. Ha! Now, to you.
Okay, well now that we have
Two more because
beaten...
you're 2 turns.
Okay, well now that we have beaten that horrible witch lady, we've still got the snake, we've still got Coco Beware, and the monster in the ceiling who hasn't quite come down yet.
And
Gold.
just about. Oh, no, I should also mention, as you ripped her head off and sent it flying, her body started to just descend into a putty, and as that happened, like a tornado being reversed, sucked into the ground, the giant gold beast, he's. And then coming down, the last thing that he starts turning into the putty below her, and the last thing is his head. Ah!
More limbs for the hash abomination. I've got lots of leftover spare parts.
Oh, yes. Finster has added to the creature.
That's a lot.
There are, wow, there's
8.
like, there's a nose, a very big nose, and 2 of the nostrils are mouths. And then there's like this kind of, like those fish that have the little light?
Angler?
Yes, one of those things pops out of its head.
Oh.
And then it has a very long, it looks like a leg, but it's just a very, very long toe.
Oh, that's just so messed up.
I feel like it must be very uncomfortable.
And it's still not out of the realm yet?
It has not descended, correct, Matilda?
Correct, sire.
No, the abomination is still forming like some kind of cookies in the oven. Now,
Okay.
as you brought up the creature still formulating, the sky opens, and stepping forth is the lizard god Zorthan. Zorthan, praised by many, creator of the earth.
Oh, it's hideous.
Oh.
What is that between its legs?
I believe it is its tail.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
And so Zorthan lands.
Hello, my children. Children, would you like to read the good book? It's a really good book.
I don't like this
Oh,
guy.
no.
Really good, very short. Just 1 word per page.
And there he holds his creed, for he is a god of another dimension. And the Bible that they follow is just not that. It's like 100 pages, but there's a word a page. It's very easy to read.
I like short books.
You can read it if you want to, or you can kill him, which will help you more.
Okay.
Back to
Well,
you.
you could kill him and then take his bow.
So you are choosing your attack.
Yes.
Yes.
And I have 2 turns because blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So I go up to, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Don't even worry about it. Ask a million times, my child. I am Zorthan. No.
Oh, cool. So you're like a god?
God, I don't like that word, but it is accurate.
Oh, cool. So did you do that thing where you like made all of us in your image?
Oh no, I didn't make you in my image. I took the earth, the dirt, took it into my hands, and just started kind of making shapes. And then those shapes took life and crawled and populated the different regions.
Doesn't it make you feel kind of like, I don't know, weird that you look like one of the lowest life forms on Earth instead of like one of the higher ones like us?
Don't make him angry.
Well, I didn't really.
I'm not saying like I think
wait.
that you look great. I'm just saying that like if it was me, I would feel like super kind of like uncomfortable.
Don't piss him off.
I wasn't quite. I mean, I thought that all of my beings were created similarly. And
You're starting to crack at his armor. Quick, roll. See if you can get into this god's head. Bring out his sadness and embarrassment.
Oh,
1
so
hour
the
and
first
9
one is
minutes
going to
away.
be a 16,
16. Does
and
not
then
hit.
is that
No, it does not hit.
Okay.
Zoltan's.
you know, now upon further thought, very happy with my form.
okay? And then for my second attack, I say like, but don't you think that maybe it would be a little bit easier to convince people to follow you if you kind of like looked more like the people that you were asking? I don't know. I'm not a god, but I'm just saying like if it was me, I would think it would be like way easier to convince people to follow me if I looked like the hottest of them and not like, oh, I'm sorry, you're beautiful. I wasn't thinking. You're so pretty.
Oh no, I believe that my creations will be able to sense and react to the greatness that is the being.
Has that
of
worked very
existence.
often for you?
Oh, many times and.
Has
many
it worked
times
for you
before.
on Earth?
He's
Because
doubting.
now you're on Earth.
Oh,
So
well, but on Earth, they love me on the Earth. They love me.
oh, that's 15.
15. I'm afraid Zoltan retains his godlike confidence.
Oh, my child, there is much to learn. Read the book. It's pretty quick.
All right.
Guys, we should pick off some of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
I don't think your mind games worked on him.
It didn't quite, but it was close. I mean, a god is a challenging beast to destroy. You know, within reason. Now, to you.
I agree. I think we should finish this snake. I've been watching it push at its own eye with its tail for far too long. At this point, I feel like it's just cruel not to finish him.
Yes, and it has grown.
Yeah, put it out of its
Yes.
misery.
In your time since you have paid attention to the snake, it has grown so massive that it fills even the bottom of the chamber. Like you're all on top of it. Like if you've
How
ever
did we
played,
not notice this?
But yeah, I would have thought
it
that,
just
like,
it just kind of clicked in.
If only we had a giant robot to kick its ass.
Totally. But you do not. It's sort of like if those. Sometimes I have to let the people of Earth. It's like the Aladdin Super Nintendo game where you're on top of the snake and it's like trying to get you and you're like on its body being like, whoa. It's like that. So you're all like on the snake flesh.
Man, I
going,
wish I would have
"Whoa."
like noticed that this was happening.
And it's just, but the eye, as she was saying, is not quite working, so it can't really attack accurately. It's just kind of flailing, widgety. To you, your attack.
I'm going to take my burning hands and form them with flame, and I go right to its ruined and infected by its own eyelashes eyes. And I go straight at its face with it, and I release my flame.
Release it. Roll. Let us see how intact its face is after this.
4 times 5, 20.
20 and your flame, it engulfs, and at first the jaws, they're flapping back as if it was exposed to very fast speeds, and then its mouth rips back, ripping open the holes to its venom that trails onto its eyes, and then the venom brings little streams down its body, going down it and then all the way. And as you're standing on top of the snake, the venom is spiraling around it, finding all of the edges of the spine of the creature, going down right up into its rattle. And as the venom taps the rattle, the snake descends into what appears to be shedded skin, and it is now nothing but a carcass. You have killed the snake.
Yeah!
Killed the snake.
Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Yes, now roll for 3d20
Oh,
for skulls to the ball.
18.
18.
I like this die.
Yeah.
It is good. You guys are rolling it well.
14.
Okay. 14, 18. 32.
And
6.
38.
38 goes to the ball.
Yes, sire, 38.
Yes.
No.
All right, we've crossed the 100 mark. Now, of course, if you reach 351, you will break the record and get to join the staff of Becky Bonecrush, who is the queen of the land. Although, that is not as big of a deal, as you will also get the chance to enter into a special training program where you will get to join me in a specific kind of training. Now, as you all know, when Mataldo so wonderfully ran the Gauntlet for a few months, while he did entirely lead champions through the dungeon halls, he did so at accidentally unleashing the dimension known as Kraros. And crawling around the Gauntlet is Cremontiok, my evil other dimensional self. And slowly the realm of Deiros is being switched into Kraros. But if you can get the training and pass the training, perhaps we can push back the tide and we can turn a horrible dimension of madness into a normal dimension of magic and dragons and things that are evil enough. They don't need to be that evil. It's already hard. They're dragons. All right, back to you.
All right, so we can take this.
Yes, the snake is gone.
Bye.
The snake is gone. Now, to you.
Oh, well, third time is a charm, right?
Yes.
That's what they say.
Let's go for it.
To who?
To Frankie Coco.
Frankie Coco. Who are now?
Coco Killer, go! You don't know how to roll the die.
13 again.
So as you leap forward, you heroically jump, yet still you just kind of go right through their conversation, like they're arguing and having a conversation, and you just go right through their faces. Doesn't quite hit.
A for effort, kitty cat.
Now, as you say that to the kitty cat goes forward, but then all of a sudden, he's kind of caught in the air.
Oh no, meow meow.
No, meow meow.
What? As though you can't move, and then your face is not your own. Your mind is not your own. Your voice is not your own. And summoning through you is,
Why, children, why do you sit here, running in circles? Circles for this ringmaster, hiding himself as your friend.
Four more limbs for the hash abomination.
God.
Some sort of wally type of object it uses as a shield.
My mom's even
A
helping it.
pew-pewing projectile weapon. A sharp blade to stick 'em all.
I like projectile.
And some sort
Yeah.
of gassy fuel container.
oh, the abomination is closer and closer. And as those things grow out of it, the cat floating towards, looking at you all, possessed and staring.
Why not join with me? Why not come to something better, something stronger, something more reliable? And if you do not, then you will feel the pain like you will feel now.
And then out of his hands bursts some kind of translucent orange gak type substance. And it's... Everyone takes 5 damage.
Meow meow, no! Take
These
your
are
damage.
the poison citrus of Cremontiok has slipped through. And the cat, then it suddenly leaves his face. You land and come back to, and it's not you anymore, but your party members. They're concerned. That was so terrifying. What happened? What did you feel?
What? I thought I just knocked out. I jumped, and then I'm here now. I landed.
Kitty cat!
Oh, meow, meow, no.
I don't know if we can trust you anymore.
Why? I'm a noble paladin.
You see this orange shit you just barfed on me?
Yeah, it's like in my hair.
Yes.
I had a little spoiled milk earlier. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh my, the dimensional rifts. A very challenging thing to deal with, even especially when you already have so many monsters to deal with. Now, hello!
Oh my.
A friend appears. Now, as you're explaining to your friends that you are not in any way a threat, suddenly, as though coughing up a hairball, but you think it's going to be just a common hairball, he's a cat. But no, out of his mouth comes a giant dragon's head, and then slowly the neck of a dragon, and then this tiny little cat just starts hawking until a giant full-size dragon comes out of his mouth. Yeah, put this in there.
How did it fit?
I don't remember eating a dragon.
But, and at first, and then it steps onto its legs. Oh God, is it scary? Is it mean? Is it a villain? But then it makes a very kind and adorable gesture with its face, and it's clear that it is your friend. And we have hit our NPC giveaway goal, Drakenzor.
That's the name of the creature. The winner was KRTZTL.
KRTZTL, thank you. You have won many things, and now a new friend, Drakenzor, has entered the realm, and he is a very, very friendly dragon that was pooped out by a cat. Now, he is going to attack. And who is he going to attack? He is going to strike against Coco B and Frankie. And let's see what goes on here. Alright, he does nothing. He does nothing. Now! Back!
He was just born. It's fine.
He will get there. He will get there. Alright, on to the next. So Coco B and Frankie, now they've kind of made amends. Bah!
Release the hash abomination.
Oh! No! Oh no. Oh no. Well, a friend has appeared. Not but seconds later, a foe in its place. Oh! Now the sky, which once appeared to be just a void of darkness, starts to gain a little traction. And the creature that falls before you into the center does not seem healthy or comfortable being itself. No. It seems as though it wants to die just as much as you want to kill it. However, it can't quite...
This is a suicidal goo?
Well, it can't quite kill itself. It will need you to do it for it, because it is only trying to kill all of you. Here it is. And now...
Ew, it's disgusting. Ew,
And
what's
now-
inside of it?
A description of the thing.
And Mufasa, Fernando, go ahead, add something in the thing. If I see it, it'll be part of it. 2 normal human arms, only made strange by the fact that there is a peg leg with 5 peg toes. And then the other leg, a veal shank with dripping marinade and a tiny little cow's face for a foot. 8 more limbs, which included 2 tongues, a nose with 2 mouths on the nostrils, like a big ear that looks like the sail of a ship. And then a Wall-E shield, like Wall-E from the Pixar film.
Like the creature that is summoned from Karen from Vanquish.
Ah, yes. And then that Wall-E from Vanquished.
Sorry.
And then a pew projectile.
Oh God, so sorry,
He
guys.
was very aggressive.
Pew pew is a gun that likes to bone.
Oh, jeez.
Hi guys.
So that's part of it as well. And then a stickum blade. Is that something bad too?
Stickum is a little gun or a little knife with a lot of attitude and little tiny 2 left feet. He kind of talks like this. He says the word bitch a lot. He likes to stab because he's a knife.
Well, he'll probably say it a little less tonight. But he's there too. He's there too. And then a gassy fuel container. Is that also something from the thing?
Yeah, so Gassy the gas can is a gas can that instead of is very like, hi, I'm Gassy, and is very like happy and spews confetti, except right now it's possessed by the soul of a demon.
Alright, so that's the first thing that happens.
So much information.
So there's a lot of danger on this creature that's just sort of tumbling as if it was a giant silly putty that a child took all of its toys in and just squeezed pieces into it. All of them in great pain. Every second that they live is like 1,000 bullets to the heart. Now! The gassy fuel container strikes first, spewing out the confetti. And the confetti, all demonic and sharp as a tack.
Adding a head to hash abomination, it will be a head of a dead lion who wants revenge. You guess it, Mufasa will kill them all. Hashtag circle of death.
And so then all of a sudden a giant lion's head springs out and is sort of like a speaking voice for it.
That's dead.
And it says, everything the light touches will be consumed in shadow. And then it goes, and just like, now you're all inside the mouth of a lion. All right. And you know what? If that wasn't bad enough, all of these enemies that are part of the abomination, they're able to like flip on the inside. So you're inside this giant lion's mouth, and now the cheek sides are full of these other creatures, like the gassy fuel and the inappropriate
And the
steel
sentient
weapons and the sentient weapons who are a little crazy. Now Zorthan and Coco and also decide to join, and you see them prying open the lion's teeth and stepping in themselves. So now this is what's going on. Your turn. 53 minutes remain!
If only I had a giant robot to step on this abomination with many limbs! What should I do, guys? So Coco is still separate, but everybody else is this blob now.
And Zorthan is also a free agent. And Drakenzor, your
Inside-
friend, is a giant lion's mouth.
All right, I think I understand the situation.
Do you? Matilda.
I'm trying to get to grips with reality. A lot has just happened. I was bit by this weird dude the other day.
Oh, no.
I got superpowers now.
Pretty good.
I'm really, really hungry, but
Not
nothing
as good.
stays down.
Oh, terrible.
Super thirsty, parched. Okay.
Parched, how will you cure that thirst?
I shall go for the nose that is both a giant nose but also 2 mouths for nostrils. I will go and I will aim my fireball right up the nostrils. Maybe I will make it sneeze and it will die as it sneezes.
Oh, no.
Maybe it'll go inside out. This is the plan.
The flame goes, roll. So your fire emits from the hands.
Ooh, nice. It is 30 points.
Oh! So as your flame grows strong, and then the teeth that were inside of it, they fall off quickly, revealing that they were not actually teeth, but were grafted on in a fake way. But then the nose itself, oh no, the nose pops off the beast as well, and out from it, 2 giant black spectacle rims. And it turns out that it was not actually even its nose, but it was a false nose.
What?
The whole time, like those glasses that people put on.
nose?
With the the nose and the thing. It had one of those on.
I mean,
And you melted it off of its face. And while the beast is not quite dead, you have removed its faux glasses and silly little nose.
Should have went for the head.
I mean, it is less of a monster. You have removed the pennies.
Oh!
Next time.
Should have ignited that.
Yes, you have harmed it. You have harmed it. 30 points. All right, now to you.
Okay. So I turn to Stickum, Wally, Pew Pew, and Gassy.
Seem like you know these abominations.
Hey.
And I say to Stickum, wouldn't it be really fun, because I feel like you haven't sticked anything in a while, if you just like, if you just like went next to that wall, and Gassy, you could go right next to the wall too, and same with you, Pew Pew, and Stickum. Wouldn't it be super fun while Gassy was right next to that wall, if you just ran yourself up and down and across that wall?
Yeah.
You haven't got to stick anything in a while, right?
Yeah, it's been
Just
forever.
run yourself across that wall,
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah.
right by where the gas can is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That sounds super fun?
That sounds awesome. Yeah.
All right, so yes, they're convinced.
What? No, you can't do it. Yeah, let's do it.
And so for my first, I roll a 16.
16. Total?
Total.
I'm afraid it does not on the first.
Damn it.
The next?
So, and I say screw it, and I take my staff, my fancy staff. I go up to Wally.
Great stuff.
And I'm like, hey, bud. I'm sorry that you always feel like so unappreciated, and that's so weird for you.
Yeah, I feel sorry too.
Oh my God, that's so terrible, right?
It's the word.
I know, it's so terrible. And you know who does it the most is like all of these other people. So if you just want to fall over and collapse on all of these other demony things, they don't appreciate you. Not like I do.
I would appreciate you.
I didn't want to say it loud, but I've been feeling it the whole time.
We have too, and we've noticed. So if you just fall over and crush all of these other dudes inside this big mouth,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be fun, right?
You can do it.
That sounds like
You
justice.
can do it, little guy.
Like justice.
So it's a 17? No?
Really? Total?
Total. I'm a fighter, man.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't hit. I'm so sorry. Doesn't hit. They all remain violently supportive of this giant
That's
abomination
a 10.
creature.
I do a 10 and then I add a
Don't
thing.
you roll the d20?
No.
Yeah. D20 then your first column.
In my first column? No, there was a first 10 or a D10 in my first column.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Two.
All right. Question: can I use the potion before my turn, after my turn, just anytime during my
Any time you wish.
turn? All right. I'm going to use my potion of the musical wiggly glowworms.
Yes.
Yes, and see if the enemy cannot resist the chant and lose 3 turns.
All right. So you're going to do it against which of these creatures?
I'm going to do it against. Can I do it against the amalgamation and all
The
of
abomination?
The abomination.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Of course. All right. So you're going to use that potion.
Yes.
All right. We're going to roll to see if he can resist. It does not. It does not. Suddenly, springing forth tiny little creatures. You want to guide them to this process? You hear one and says, "Hey, I'm Kevin.
Yes. Hello, Kevin. Wiggly glowworm.
Hi, Kevin. They're all named Kevin.
Oh, you are Kevin. Listen, Kevins. I need
What?
Kevins. I need you to
I'm
shout.
Kevin.
Yes, all of the Kevins. I'm speaking to all of the Kevins.
Hi.
Hi, yes, hello, Kevins. I need all of you to chant your musical wiggly glowworm chant and entrance this beast.
Oh, okay.
We are the Wiggly Glowworms, we come to light the way. We are Squiggly Slow,
Oh, I like
we
this
make
Kevin.
it clear as
It's
day.
a good Kevin's.
And they go on and they go on and it continues and they start doing like the row your boat type like you layer them, you know.
In a round.
Yeah. They start doing that, and instantly the abomination and Wally and Pew Pew and Stickum, and they all just as if it was like the end of a Christmas film, and everyone feels like their hearts have grown sizes, etc. Everyone goes, and the abomination grows still, and Mufasa's mouth open, teeth out this way, the tongue out as though you could walk outside of it.
Oh. All right.
But you have frozen the abomination for 3 turns. 45 Earth minutes remain. Good work.
Nice.
And now you may take an attack as well.
All right. Everyone.
Finish them.
All right. Can we all rush outside the tongue so I can throw fireball at it when we're all safe?
Yes.
All right, everyone. I aim the fireball because I thought your idea was very good, Leonidas. I aim the fireball directly at the gas can, hoping to ignite it and burst the beast into flame.
Smart idea.
All right. 20.
20. So yes, the gas can explodes, and all hair on the creature is singed off. And you can tell that the frozen creature is in excruciating pain. The pain burns the flesh. However, it does not kill it. It just makes it look all the more hideous without hair.
Oh dear.
Oh god, it's like a sphinx.
dear.
Oh god, it's like one of those little cats.
Oh, you just like skinned it.
Oh, now it's like hypoallergenic, and those are the worst looking cats.
Oh yes, it's like that.
Not you.
Oh.
You look great.
You have lovely fur.
Great cat. So you, warrior cat.
All right.
You could do it.
I'm gonna
You
take
can
some
do it this time.
of my catnip.
Yeah, get messed up.
Don't forget to get chicken.
What? Oh yes, of course.
You can, when I fall asleep, you can lay between my thighs and keep me warm.
What?
Matilda, don't
That's
tell
strange.
people to do things to your
Strange
thighs.
thing to say.
It's very specific.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
It's like,
Leonidas.
yeah,
We'll
no.
talk about it. I'm gonna take some catnip, and now I'm super wired.
He really misses Mr. Fritters.
Well, we can find you.
Will someone not summon Mr. Fritters?
Mr.
to make
Fritters?
Matilda stop wishing that this cat would obey him.
What should I do? Should I stab the abomination or Coco? I'm wired.
I would suggest Coco.
All right, let's go for Coco.
Go for Coco.
Come on.
Kill Coco. Kill Coco.
Come on. 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 8, 17.
So as you leap again in the air, doing and this time rather than flipping, because you're like, maybe the flips were throwing me off. You do like a twirl. And as you do that, and you come forward, Frankie catches your sword with his bare hands, spins you back,
Meow meow no!
and says, "Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. You see, I was just trying to protect you this whole time. Don't you know that's what I feel in my heart? I know it." And then Frankie hops back into the head of Coco and is no longer separate and is back into his own being. And now is going to turn his attack to all of you.
No!
Oh, and it does not strike. It does not strike. Good. But don't forget, we got Zord. Oh! I forgot Drakenzor gets an attack. Now to Drakenzor's attack. He's like a dog dragon. Alright, so this, and he tries to attack. Ooh, 21. And strike. Aha! He strikes the abomination. Strikes the abomination for.
You can do it. No!
It does something.
You rolled a 1 for our dragon.
Well, he
He's a friendly dragon.
removed, which was Pew Pew projectile has been sent to a special hell, where everyone has to forever grade papers that they don't understand the material of.
Huh.
For eternity. Now, Zorthan.
40 minutes time!
40 minutes remain! Alright, Zorthan now rolls his strike 15, strikes none. Ah!
Oh shit.
Let's finish off that last hashtag potion for a player. Roll 1d4 to see who gets it.
Well, thank you, Gauntlet Grog, for rounding off the potion. Let us see. The dice of destiny, who will decide?
Me.
You.
Oh.
You receive the potion parchment. Read it aloud. Please.
Mind Crush.
Oh.
Enemy of choice must make a will save of 24 or die.
Kill it!
Wow.
Kill the god! Kill the abomination! Which is more powerful?
Well, the abomination is silenced for another 2 turns.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it does yield the most skulls.
But we need the skulls! We have less than an hour left!
All right.
We must be champions.
All right.
Do this.
You're right. The abomination, now that I've skinned it and it never wanted to live in the first place, I feel rather bad. And I shall use the Mind Crush on the abomination. May it rest in peace.
The abomination is dead! Now, as you do your damage to it,
Bye, buddy.
slowly, as if it was a failed cake. Like you let a 2-year-old make a cake, and it just started like dumping anything it found into it. You know, there's like Skittles in there, and it's just like. And slowly, the gassy fuel container is the last thing, and it gets the last words. And what's something? What does it say?
I'll be back, you
And then its face folds in on itself. And now it just looks like a deflated giant ball. And you have killed it! It is dead! It is dead! Roll of a d20 5 times.
5 times.
5 times.
7,
7.
4,
4.
Yeah, give it.
Yeah, okay.
11, 12,
12.
23,
Jesus.
24,
Come on. We got this.
7,
7.
13,
Good. Wait. 32. 1.
1.
31! 31 skulls to the board, Matilda.
Yes,
37
that's
earth
a
minutes
prime
remain.
number.
The abomination.
Is it?
Prime
Yes.
number.
It is.
That is a prime number, sire.
It is a prime number.
Primo.
Very good. Top shelf.
Have a number.
Alright. Now, alright, so you have killed the thing.
Nice.
With your potion.
Yes.
But it's not
So-
your turn.
It wasn't my turn.
It is your turn. Vampire.
Yes.
Correct?
It is.
The vampire. Yeah, you look over and the vampire's drinking the blood. Aha!
A thick dark fog creeps in. From it pops out a hideous skinless humanoid with metal armor named Lord Zak. He says, Marita Limpulsa has failed her mission. I will now resume command. You dum-dums. Hashtag monster.
Oh. Please, vampire, roll the big blue, determine the strength of the beast.
I'm not afraid of you. 8.
8! And you shall not be afraid. Is this a beast that you are familiar with?
I feel oddly hungry. It is a man, but he looks mostly of flesh and blood, mostly blood. no skin,
Oh, yeah.
no hair,
Oh.
and
Does
his
he-
brain is exposed.
And he has like sort of weird like armor rim parts.
He has metal underwear.
I had this toy in another dimension. All right, right? I would have.
You would
Okay.
have.
Yeah.
I had this toy. I didn't know this was his name. All right, but he's coming. All right.
Has he arrived?
No, he's still boiling a bit. He's in
Okay.
the oven. He's Mataldo. Just imagine Mataldo with like two little like pot holders on and a giant chef's hat. That's too big. It keeps going over his nose. He's like, oh no. All right. back to you. You can't attack that yet.
So all that's left is the god?
You got Zolfin. Frankie's not dead.
Oh,
Frankie's
Frankie's
not dead.
not dead.
And then so.
Frankie Coco, now one.
Oh, and don't forget. Oh, don't forget because oh Jesus. Yeah. He has arrived. Now, punching out. So as you are feasting upon the flesh of this dead thing. What's this? And then, bursting through is Lord Zak.
I feel like he spells his name wrong.
Oh, what a vile thing.
Yes.
All right, team, we
Engage
must
the
work
pod.
together. Who shall I target?
I feel like maybe Lord Zak, you might have a weakness against your powerfulness.
Ah, very well. I'm getting very, very thirsty. I decide to charge towards this creature with the exposed brain and the metal underwear. And I draw a firebolt in my hands, attempting to throw it again straight through the head and also stomp that firebolt down
Whoa.
through its body.
Oh wow, that is very grim.
Times 15.
Oh, times? Oh, 15
No,
total.
it equals 15.
Times 15. I was like,
That
wow.
is going to succeed.
Good rule. Good rule. All right, so 15 minus. And what it does is it crushes the frontal cortex of the exposed brain.
It wasn't very hard to get through anyways.
No, not at all. There it was, just open. But then what it does is it makes it switches its body into like thriller mode. It's just like and it still has very jagged, pointed hands, and there's and it has the desire and the thirst to attack, but it is now doing it in rhythmic removement. Removement? It's a thing. Look it up. Don't look it up. All right, now to you.
So I turn to Frankie and Coco Beware, and I say, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I thought that I was seeing something completely different. Like, I thought that I was seeing that someone, but clearly you guys have a partnership and you're super, super, like, cool. And I'm so sorry. Like, I never meant to be that guy that was, like, trying to say anything. It's just I care too much sometimes, you know?
It's like you're going inside of my brain, pulling out my innermost thoughts.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's just that I care a lot, but you guys clearly you are so good together, and I fully, yeah, and I support you. I'm sorry that I tried to break you apart. I'm truly, truly apologizing.
New subscriber.
Pull that thought.
Dan's filthy servants.
Welcome Amarok 87.
Is that your brother?
RPG. Maybe I have over 100 brothers. I know 2 of them. But one time, what? I'm looking for.
Sorry, sire.
I'm looking for the others. That's one of my brothers, I
It's an
think.
age
Maybe.
gap. It happens.
Let's do a blood test. We'll do a blood test. We do blood tests all the time.
But yeah, I'm so sorry that I did that. That wasn't actually me. That was someone in here.
What?
Has been affecting my brain and making me say terrible things.
Someone's coming.
They were
Trying to get between us?
They're trying to get, and they used me, and I'm so sorry. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry for you.
No, I feel so sorry, and it's that Zak guy over there.
What?
Who was trying to use me to tear you apart.
Oh.
I'm so scared.
You think that what she says is true, Frankie? I don't even know what to believe anymore.
I know.
I don't know what to believe.
I'm so sorry.
And then they hug, even though he's inside of his head. He hugs his mind, his spider brain. And if you land this attack, it will, on its next turn, attack Zak.
It's a 13.
13. Are you? So I think that you do a d20 to hit.
This is D20 for this one?
Yeah, there's a thing right there, right? And then you add the...
Yeah, it is still a 17.
Okay, great. Well, this doesn't matter.
But then I have another turn.
Do it. But I do think that that's the... Yeah.
Okay, and so then
It'll help. So where it says, yeah. I know the boards are a little murky. The boards are a little murky.
A little chewed up.
Machado, can we clean these boards?
Yes.
Maybe give them a shower.
I'm
You
sorry.
can take a bath with me, sire. The boards.
Sure. I mean, they're inanimate pieces of wood, yet it still
I
made
think
me...
present all.
Still made me... I was still a little hesitant to allow these pieces of wood to join you in the bath. Alright, so...
But so I turn back over to them.
Yes.
And they're still talking about what to believe, and I say to them, I know, I know this is so, like, my brain is still so confused, and I don't know what's happening to me, and I start, like, doing that thing where someone is trying to be so brave, and they don't want to cry, and they're like, I don't know what's happening, and everything is so scary, and then you see one thug tear roll down my cheek as I tell them how sorry I am that I have been so manipulated by this Lord Zak monster.
Wow.
And then I roll a 27.
And it strikes a chord so deep. And also take +5 whenever your hit happens, because oh my god, what a convincing way you convinced it. And suddenly,
Just a thug tear.
you connect towards it in the beast, and it's to Coco Frankie B. Now, roll for damage.
Roll for
You might
damage.
be able to free them here and there, but also administer one
D10
extra
plus
attack.
That's a 14.
14. And in that moment, you have killed. You have set them free. I will not say you have killed, you have set them free.
Farewell, guys.
But in that, as they go on, how does it happen and what do they do?
So what happens, and I may have to roll for this,
Yes.
as they are so happy to be free from the bounds and to finally get to live as themselves after so many years of having to hide their obvious true love, they turn to each other and they say, we have to destroy anything that wants to destroy our love. And they turn to Lord Zak. And they rush at Lord Zak with all the power that they have. Because the only way they can truly be free is by destroying anyone who wants to kill their love, because they live for each other, just like every R&B song you've ever heard.
Oh. Yes. Roll. Roll for the attack on Zak.
What do you want me to roll?
Yes, and D20.
Oh, D20 for
And you'll just add your best modifier.
Oh, so that's going to be a 22.
22, and yes, it strikes Zak indeed. It strikes at the core, and as they die, there is the R&B exudes from the environment. Just plays. You all hear it. You don't know where it's coming from. You can't even sort of point to where it is. It's just as if you're feeling it. Everyone is feeling it. Everyone is feeling it.
Rain, purple rain. And maybe some purple rain starts coming down.
Yes, it does.
Purple rain, purple rain.
From the sky,
There's
actual.
still some like confetti from the thing. Purple rain. And they all slowly start dying in slow motion as they go back. And as Lord Zak goes back, and they fall. I only want to see you bathing in the purple. And then they're all dead.
And they are dead. And now roll for damage against Lord Zak. And as the globes of the purple rain burning acidically into his facial structure.
13.
13 damage dealt. And now he is just...
That just happened, sire.
Alright. Now, he's still alive by just a bit. And by just a bit, I mean he's a walking pair of legs. Only the brain fell out, landed in the top area, and the brain
Of the middle underwear.
the metal underwear has landed, and the brain tendrils exuded from the brain just latch into its legs. So now it's just an exposed brain and 2 legs with extra sharp weapons on its feet.
Is the brain resting in the middle underwear?
Matt did this.
Make sure.
Don't look at me. That was them. I like when I do things that make a different Lord Zak come out and stare at me steadily for a minute straight. I see you.
Yes.
Eat that empanada.
Oh. Suddenly a smell makes us all be like, what's that? All right, now to you.
You know, one thing I hate is when gentlemen, it seems like their brain is coming from their crotch, and this is a physical embodiment of that, so I want to destroy it as soon as possible.
Destroy it!
Yes! I'm going to throw a lightning bolt at this brain crotch. And...
Do it.
3 times 5, 15.
Now, as you throw it there, you then catch it in your close hand and then throw it up into the ether, into the dark abyss, where it swirls around and turns into a giant cloud made entirely of electric energy that then grasps down, turns into the shape of a brain itself, and then sucks the brain into its cloud, crushes just the brain, and the legs fall in, but it's dead. You have killed it! You have killed Lord Zak.
Get them skulls, boo.
Roll 3 d20 skulls to the board. 23 earth minutes remain.
6.
6.
8.
8. 6.
20 skulls!
20 skulls, and I just remembered you did not roll for Coco.
I did roll for
Frankie.
Coco.
No.
No whammies. 12.
12.
12,
14.
14.
6,
6.
6.
32.
32 more skulls to the board, Matilda.
See, adding can be fun.
Yes. Adding can be fun, and you know what else is good to add? Skulls to the board, for it gets you closer and closer to freedom.
How close are we to the record?
I would say far.
About 148 skulls.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We can do that in 20 minutes.
It can be done.
Yes.
It can be done. I've seen crazier things happen.
Go.
All right, let's, well, I haven't been able to hit anything for a while, so I'm going to do something else.
Yes.
I'm going to heal you guys.
Oh.
One person or
The party.
the party? Okay, I'm going to lay on hands.
And you heal the party.
And I heal them.
The
Up
pairing is
to
so
30,
comforting.
so why not just do 30?
I kind of feel high.
I'll
from
use
catnip.
all my points.
Yes, the catnip. It exudes. And everyone
Feel
has
better.
like a sort
Feel
of
my
60s
massage.
montage.
My kitty massage.
Oh, he's so cute. I can't help but smile, sire.
Smiles are fine.
So everybody gets 30?
Yes.
All right.
How close are we to the record, Matilda? Ha-ha! Wonderful. All right, 21 earth minutes remain. We now turn to Drakenzor. Drakenzor, who is also cute, but not as appreciated for
I
his-
believe in you.
You can do it.
We love
I
you.
love you.
Good. Yeah, get it. You know what? It makes him...
Magic
he goes,
dragon.
Do it. Do it.
And he goes straight for Zorthan. Strikes the beast from one tiny... It's from one lizard god, who has god powers of creation. the power to take dirt, mold it into a shape, and to give it life. But does he have the power to resist a dragon's fire? Not quite. Now, it burns often, strikes him true, to the heart, but how much? That is the sun. 22 points of damage dealt to Zorthan.
Yeah.
Now look, you look like a nice, similar to me kind.
And suddenly the fire burns up his Bible book. And the book is nothing but torn pages, crisped, but only you can see is the edges where there were no words written at all. The words were just one word written in the middle of each page, burned through the center. Now you can't even read it. Now it is useless! Zortan has not it. Now, I should also mention that killing these creatures would be more helpful first, that the little snake in the crevasse is a secret-giving snake.
Ooh.
A secret giving snake?
That sounds.
He is a snake full of secrets!
He's willing to give.
And if you would like a secret, you must make a sacrifice. You may drag a carcass of anything you have already slain, throw it at its feet, and a secret will be revealed. 19 Earth minutes remain. Now to you.
You mean like Lord Zak?
Yes, I agree.
Oh yes, no,
Would
Lord
that
Zak's carcass.
Be my
is-
turn?
No, it can be an additional.
Snake. I do like snakes. I love secrets.
That's my purpose.
If I tell you a secret, will you tell me a secret?
Yes, you will.
Okay. My secret is I'm a vampire, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
And the secret. Now remember, you must make a sacrifice. You have the body of Zak.
And here's if you put it together, the brain in the middle underwear, it used to be a dude named Lord Zak.
So you throw it over to the snake, and the snake, like a duck eats, like.
The secret is there is only one creature that can pull the non-corporeal Cremontiok out of the Shadow Realm and into the normal realm.
There is only one creature that can pull Cremontiok into the normal realm. Only one. Secret number one. The secrets come in pieces.
Oh, okay. Secrets pieces.
We gotta sacrifice more shit to this snake. There is only one. There is only one creature that can raise Cremontiok into the world.
That can take him out of the shadow realm into the normal.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Just, a little helpful information.
All right. So the only creature that's left for us to attack is the god.
He might not necessarily be in this room. But he might. But he's not. 17!
Otherwise, you want to go to another room?
You can.
Let's
But
talk
which
to.
room?
I better come in.
Yeah,
But,
let's
now
go
you get to do
talk
an attack.
the-
You get to
the-
do an attack still.
the-
You may also attack.
Let's go to the water ninny. Water nymphy.
The water nymph.
Yeah, can I walk over there? How much is my movement?
6
tiles.
It'll take you a little bit.
Oh man.
It'll
Okay.
take you a moment.
I'm gonna go. Can I move and attack in one turn? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm by this wasp thing.
You can attack that.
Can I? Oh, okay. I'm gonna swat the sly then.
Yeah, you can probably. This is a little minion.
I see the little minion. I look it into his eyes. I put my hands around its throat and ignite my hands.
Let's see if you can put it down.
15.
Dead! Dead! Like a fly zapper that you are. You have zapped the fly, it is dead. Roll of 1d6 for skulls. 1d6. 1d6.
Oh, man.
Yes, these are not as fruitful.
3.
3!
1, 2, 3!
How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? No one should count or eat those poisonous sugar things intended to harm children.
A clone of mine counted once and he's lost his mind.
And he never found it, did he?
No, sire.
And he never found it again. He was
Some
crazy.
questions shouldn't be asked.
Some questions shouldn't be asked. However, the snake has secrets. Now, to you. 15 minutes.
the snake some more.
Okay, so I haul over
Yes,
the
Cryping.
poor, sad body of the abomination,
Oh, it is just large and
and
gross.
I feed it to the snake
Alright, so
for
the
a secret.
So the snake, it takes a while. We're all here for like an hour. An hour later, we watch the snake just like, and it's like a kid that decided it was just gonna eat 2 pieces of cake. And it's like, I'm gonna finish it. And as it slowly slurps up the last peg leg foot, it's just like, but then it digested immediately.
Secret the second secret is to heal the land, return the hand. To heal the land, return the hand.
Thank you, crazy dragon dude. So I go, or the snake dude. So I go over
The
to
crevasse snake.
the crevasse snake. What is? I'm sorry. What is the name of our adorable dragon?
His name is Drakenzor.
Drakenzor. I walk over to Drakenzo. Hey, boy. Hi, boy. Good boy. And I start scratching him behind the ear. Hey, you sweetheart, you. Hey, you're a big dude. Do you mind if I just like climb up on there and then we breathe fire on that lizard dude that's trying to hurt all of us? Yeah, doesn't that sound like super cool? So then I climb up on top of it, so that we can fly over. And we just like breathe a bunch of fire onto the lizard god.
Drakenzor then. Great. Row your boat.
So that that is my first thing. So that's gonna be 28.
Strikes.
Tight.
I'm gonna roll for damage.
Oh. So damage.
No!
No, that's a 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
I
10.
was like-
19.
Woo!
19 damage.
It's impossible.
The flame burns. So in this moment, the outer layer of skin just fire burns, and it burns strong, and it causes 10-degree burns.
Oh,
The deepest burns.
so many burns.
Into the bone.
You know 10-degree burns?
Oh, yes.
They're so incredibly painful. It burns him good, but he lives. Lives a little bit. Next attack.
Okay, and so for my next one, I scratch him like, oh, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Do you have another fire in you, boy? Yeah, you do. You want to hit him with some fire again? You're the bad man with fire? Let's do it. And then he hits him with the fire.
Nice.
Ooh, so that's going to be 25.
25! And the flame this time is even extra pointed. Strikes again.
Oh, shit, 19.
Whoa! And as the fire burns now, it makes these bones that was sort of the last vestige of survival of this creature. And the bones do fall apart at their sinews. I believe that's what those are called. And they just fall apart and crumble into a pile, and Zorthan, the lizard god, cannot be worshipped by any anymore, for he is now as the pile of bones. He is dead! Dead! You've killed it! Yes! Killed it with 11 earth minutes to remain. 3 d20s.
3. I used up all my good rolls. 5.
5.
Come on.
You can do it.
18.
Ah, 3, 5, and 18.
8 plus 18, 26.
26. 26 goes to the Obitoru! Yaha! And Zoltan is dead!
Yay!
Zoltan is dead. Now all that remains is... I think you can leave this room. But which room should you go into?
I think the nymph.
Nymph,
Go to
nymph,
the
nymph,
nymph.
nymph.
But remember the last secret.
Oh, let's ask for
What was
secret
the what was the previous
Something
secret?
about hands.
About a hand.
Cremontia, the creature.
Scan the thing.
Well, you gotta return the hand.
Well, there's this.
Hand?
Look all throughout the dungeon.
There's this guy. Oh, what
Can I
about
check in the
this?
chest?
Yeah.
Oh! I see a
Oh,
hand.
that's a hand.
Oh.
There's a hand.
Oh, so we gotta go in the other one.
So we gotta
should go
in
in the
Oh,
hand.
that's interesting.
There's a hand.
Guys, we have
Okay, let's go to the
Let's
hand.
go do the hand.
All right, let's go.
Go to the hand.
Okay.
Can I check
You
the
get all
chest
the-
before we run to it?
Can you what?
Can I open the chest, see if there's
Yeah,
anything
check out the
helpful?
hand. Yes.
What-
Yeah.
Yeah, open it. Is there anything in there?
Yes. You open. You have to roll to open the chest.
Oh,
roll
what do I-
d20.
D20.
Where's your turn?
10.
Very good. 10. So yes, you open the chest, and inside of the chest is a note. It is a ripped piece of an old compendium, and on the page it says, "I stood forward." It is the writings of the old discoverer known as Dranthu. Now, the writings of Dranthu are known far and wide. He covered a whole amount of numerous topics. And it says onto it, while there are many different kinds of flesh, the one that cannot be obtained in this realm is that of the shadow. For the shadow cannot be grasped, cannot be stabbed, cannot be killed. But Mela has the reach. And then it has one of those like trailed, like someone attacked him, and it like there's a pen, and
But he was still somehow responsible enough to get it into a chest.
yes, and he was like, "Oh, quick, put it in the chest," and then he was killed. And then there's blood all over the chest, but not on the note because he covered it
Wait,
first.
blood?
Oh.
You used to eat the blood. Take you gain 10 points of health.
Yeah.
Good idea opening that chest.
All right.
8 earth minutes remain.
Let's go to the room.
So Mela, perhaps is
Melar.
the haver of the hand.
Melar.
All right. So which room do you go to?
The
Let's
room
go
with the
to
hand.
the fiery.
We go to the hand.
Great.
Glowing.
Now everyone can go in
room.
there. Quickly, 8 minutes.
Just put them wherever.
And it's like, oh, let's just go to the
Can
back.
we go as close to the hand as we want to? Or
No,
just
well,
by
well,
the
it's-
threshold?
It seemed, got close, but you are stopped in the interim by a tiny little bird dinosaur.
I hate birds!
Yes, well, a bird dinosaur is even worse.
Hey, did our bud dragon go with us?
Yep, he comes too.
yeah.
He comes too.
Now,
Aw, little buddy.
what brings ya? Why even come into a place as hot as this? I wouldn't. I didn't choose this. I just have it as a habitat.
If you didn't choose it, then why are you here?
Well, when your egg opens, you just kind of sometimes stay where you can stay.
What?
You see its claws, its hands are sharp, its toes are like swords, but curved like hook swords. Now, whose turn is it?
It's mine.
You turn! And then you can skip this, or you can try to go to the corner to the hand.
I'm going to try and go to the hand because we have 7 earth minutes left.
7 minutes remain, go to the hand!
Right. So we go to the hand and what? We must return it, or
Destroy it?
You must
Destroy it.
figure it out.
all
Now you
right.
approach it.
All right. I approach the hand.
Well, we can put it
But in front of it stands...
Oh, this knife.
Yes, in front of it stands the Guardian.
Oh? Hi. How's it going?
And he doesn't look very confident in himself. No. He
Hello.
paces to and fro.
What brings you here?
hello. Is there any information you can give us about this hand behind you?
What, this hand?
Yes.
Well, I know that if you try to grab it, I'll have to take your life.
But why?
Then he spins the sword in like this real badass way. He's like,
Whoa, that's like a nunchuck or something.
That's
And then-
amazing.
That's fancy.
Sword work.
That's really good.
I mean, you can try to get it, but I wouldn't if I was you, because the Guardian only does one thing. You know what that is?
To guard.
Yup.
now you can try to trick him or get around him or
Come
kill
on,
him.
5 minutes.
Okay, all right. I don't know that I have trickery. So I'm going to go with force and use my other fireball on this guardian.
Use your fireball on the Guardian.
Alright.
Oh, Haratha.
1. 5.
Yes, so you, his giant sword, you like make it a little too hot for him. Like,
Oh. Well, the Guardian's duty remains.
Now, it should be known that the hand belongs to Mela Haratha. Mela Haratha was a wizard who turned himself into a giant green sea fish.
We have to return the hand to the water.
This water?
That water.
This water.
Yes. Now, quick! 4 minutes remain!
Alright.
Okay.
You may kill the Guardian, you may trick him, you may just get creative with it. 4 minutes remain, go wild.
Hey, Guardian. Wouldn't you like to guard something more important than a hand?
Well, I don't know. What's more important than the limb that can bring forth the dark otherworldlier into the realm before us?
Heroes. Guard the heroes that will protect the hand.
Guard all of you.
All
and
of
then,
us.
And then you'll protect the hand?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
We're going to take to a very special place of protection.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good.
I know.
Oh.
That's what roll, let's see if you can convince him.
I'm gonna take
I,
this
gi-
one.
I give the guardian very charming eyes.
I rolled a 19.
19? Is that your total?
What do I add?
Oh, add your will.
Well, 6. So 25.
Ah. You have convinced the Guardian to let you take possession of the hand.
Heck yeah, Catman.
All right. So why don't you come with us and guard us?
All right, I suppose I could.
Hey,
Suddenly the little raptor comes up and he's like,
what's going on here? Yeah, I don't want to.
and so the Guardian just sort of whacks him to the side and cuts his head off.
Guardian,
and it runs
what a great
around
job.
like a chicken, but is dead itself. Roll of 1d20, add the
Alright.
skulls. Add the skulls. 1d20, add the skulls.
Nine.
Now, 2 minutes remain.
All right, let's
You have possession of the hand. Can you?
let's motor.
6 turns, 6 paces per turn.
Okay.
We've never done this before. You must
So-
sprint to the water to see if you can return the hand to the fish in the water.
So we have to-
Go!
Okay. This with this?
Yep, you grab the hand and no, you move your person. Now just have it as if it's an accessory.
Oh.
And you
So
each
I'm
get to
over.
take 6 tiles per turn.
This is one tile.
Yep.
We can do like relay race.
Well,
1,
you
2,
must
3,
relay.
4, 5,
4,
6.
5, 6.
Next
How
person.
can we relay from him? Is that
Okay,
okay?
I'm
Yes,
that's
relay
me.
from him.
Okay.
Relay
Oh,
from
that's
him.
not-
Okay, go. From
Okay.
here. Go ahead. Someone go.
Is it does it?
Just
Whoever, or
grab
do
the
we have
hand,
to do it in order?
One of you can like leapfrog to the next person.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll
Yeah.
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then the next person.
1 minute.
And then where's the hand? Okay.
And you wait 6 minutes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, then next
So we
person,
frogging?
next person. 1 minute remains.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
now, quick,
4.
Okay.
vampire. You stand before. Are you touching
New
the surface water?
subscriber.
Aha! Oh no! A
Dance
dance that will take up
filthy
time.
servant.
Yes. Welcome, fans, to the Hyper RPG. 1 Earth minutes remain. Now, quick recite of any kind of incantation to summon forth the waterfish.
Wizard, tell me some magic words.
Abracadabra, do a thing, waterfish.
What's his name? Yeah.
That'll work.
Abracadabra, do a thing, waterfish.
And then,
And then all of a sudden my fangs pop out for the first time.
springing forth is that creature that was already there, missing an arm, as you see. And then suddenly the hand becomes its arm. Well, I have not felt this side of the hand for a while, and I will use it well. Tell me, warriors, what do you wish? And then in that moment, you each get to roll a d20 of skulls before the thing rolls off.
Oh, okay.
One each.
10.
10. 16. 1.
18.
18. 16. 2. 16. 45.
45!
45! No, the time is over! The time is over! Mela Haratha has had the hand returned, the hand that can pull Cremantioch into this dimension. You have gotten 296 skulls, which is a fantastic score. You are able to leave the gauntlet this night. Those who fall under 200 are trapped forever as golden statues in the room where the golden statues are kept. But that is not you, for you shall live, you shall be freed to live and fight in this world before the realm of Kraros takes over us all. Now, will they survive? And whoa! Hey guys, that was the show. The show's over. My name's Chris Bramante. I was a Montiac the whole time. And now these guys are so awesome, everybody. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this, guys. This is the Gauntlet. It's every Thursday on Hyper RPG at 6:30 p.m. We had a blast doing it. We always do. Now, let us meet these people in real life, and let's find out some more about where you can find them and what they do.
Hi guys, my name is Malika Lim. I'm a game designer and game master of Power Rangers Hyperforce every Tuesday night here at Hyper RPG, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We have a blast with a lot of Power Rangers and Power Rangers Adventures, officially endorsed by Saban.
Nice.
Amazing. Amazing. Yes. Oh my God, how incredible. Yeah.
Right, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a new world.
And who's this?
Hi, I'm Danielle Radford. As you guys saw, I am Karen on Vanquished, which happens on Wednesday nights here on Hyper. That starts at 7, and that is a Valiant RPG. That is also canon, which is crazy. If you're wondering why people keep sending me wrestling references, it's because I also have a podcast called Tights and Fights that you can find me on, and that usually comes out on Thursdays, where I talk a lot about wrestling and other wrestling-y things. So yeah, that's why all the wrestling references always come up literally anytime I'm on this channel.
Nice. Excellent.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth Hayhurst. You can follow me Twitter and Instagram at FordPrefixKid. I'm in various places all over this channel and regularly on Hypersketch, the first sketch show on Twitch. Every fourth Saturday of the month.
That is history.
Nice.
It is. And
So,
user.
my name is Jonathan Wong. I am a actor, and I'm working with Peter Sudarso,
Who's also on Hyper
Power Ranger, Red Ranger on Hyperforce.
Awesome.
We have a YouTube channel, Apartment 210, so check it out. And yeah, this is my first time here. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Great job with that con at the end.
They are all amazing, guys. And as ever, you can find everything Hyper RPG related on hyperrabbitpowergo.com, where all of our socials are there. Please subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support what we are doing here. My name is Chris Bramante. You can find me as a Montiac on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where you will find mostly music-y, nerdy things. I'll have a new video coming out in December, keep an eye out for that. That will be the main next sort of thing I'll probably be talking to you about. Check out Robot Teammate, Musical Improv, Sunnydale Study Group, Buffy Podcast, Hamiltunes LA. Those are all of the things. But enough about me. Let's find out about what's happening tomorrow with Matt Azevedo.
Hey guys, we got Flip the Sweat set really quick. But tomorrow, and there's no DFA, we're actually having a Demon Hunters one-shot RPG, so stay tuned for that at 6 p.m. Pacific time, followed by Pencils and Parsecs, and Peter Siddhartha will be streaming at 3 p.m. tomorrow. We got Flip the Set. Hyper Heroes is up next. Thank you guys so much. Woo! See you next week.